What's coming out of your mouth is making you unclean. When you tell lies, when you boast, when you're arrogant, using foul language as well. Using language that is inappropriate for Christians to use. Taking the name of the Lord your God in vain, the third commandment. Kirsten and I were looking on a website of a church where they were going through baptisms that had taken place in the church, and people could post little comments saying, oh, it was great, and so on. And someone had been baptized had put, OMG, it was freezing. You know what OMG stands for? The G stands for God. That is taking the name of the Lord in vain. That's blasphemy. And yet, when is this taught in churches? When do people tell them, look, if you're a Christian, you can't do this. You can't take God's name and use it like a swear word. Neither can you take the language of the world and swear away and still say, I'm a Christian. You've got to clean up your language. You've got to change it and speak in a different way to the world. Let's have a look at Ephesians chapter 5. In the New Testament, of course. Paul's letter to the Ephesians. Ephesians chapter 5 and verse 3. Ephesians 5 verse 3, Paul says, but fornication and all uncleanness or covetousness, let it not be once named among you as becometh saints, neither filthiness, nor foolish talking, nor jesting, which are not convenient, but rather giving of thanks. And it goes on to say in verse 5 that none of these people, and he continues the list, none of these people will have any inheritance in the kingdom of Christ and of God. So that's how serious it is. You're talking about these things. Fornication. Fornication is sex outside of marriage. Any of these things, filthy talking and so on, not permitted. God is saying, you may not do this. You may not talk in this way. You may not use your mouth for those things. Use it for giving thanks to God.